Hey everybody, you're watching GenerallisimoX2HD. We're back for a Rome 2 battle, I think. Do you want to give us a little heads up of what's going on?
Yes, we're back again, as I explained in the announcement video, and I did promise some Rome 2 multiplayer battles or replays of the battles. So here's our first one of the many that we've saved and ready to upload just for you, beauties. So this is a 2v2. We do have some 3v3s with 30, as if you remember him from last game. We might have him along later. But this is me and Guitarman. And I'm playing as the Macedonians, and Guitarman is playing as the Romans, I think, yes. Just got some 3 companion cavalry, 5 of these foot companions, and just 4, archers. Wanna list off your army, Guitarman? Well, okay, just in case. So Guitarman has basically like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, am I supposed to be introducing my
6,
army? I wasn't
7.
listening.
7 armored legionaries you have. You have 2 Chariot, a Legatus, 3 Velites, and I think that's 1 Praetorian Guard and 1 Societe Extraordinaire. Right, so
Those cavalry are awful.
we're now going to be playing a Noob Square. I'll just hit play. As you can see, this is a much despised Noob Square, but very easily beaten. So, yeah, let's just show you what they have. They have, I think, 1, 2, 3,
We hate noob squares.
7
Noob squares
pikemen,
are for noobs.
7 pikemen, a couple of Persian light archers, quite a lot of Spartan hoplites. And as you can see, these pikemen are very good for these squares, because then, whichever side is attacked, they can be, just into no flanking movement basically and stuff. So the benefits of this, as you can see, is that no flanking, but the drawbacks is 1/2 of the army will be facing a full army, and then if you break through, then the inside is open for
But you'll see
attack.
they actually come with quite a good tactic when we broke through. You'll see what happens. It actually worked quite well what they
Okay,
did.
so as you can see, they have a lot of random Spartan pikemen just lying around.
Yeah, I mean, I assume like they have some form of reserve, but they're not really being used very effectively. But
And as you can see, these 2 common archers. Yeah, I mean, they're not that bad. They are common archers, but they're not. I don't think.
yeah,
They're
well, you often find that the average Rome 2 battle ends up starting with a cavalry duel, and then whoever has the most cavalry has a significant, advantage.
Yeah, well, at least it happens here in this battle, as far as I remember. Our cavalry, because as you can see, a cavalry in the back of these pikemen will completely decimate them. It's just not very pretty for them. Right, let's carry on. See what he's doing. He's moving up his light. We are deploying in the very standard tactic that I don't know if you remember in the last Rome multiplayer battle that we've uploaded. What was it? Like a couple of months ago. Sorry. Yeah, so it's basically I'm on the flanks with 2 pikemen on either side, 1 pikeman in the middle. That is for the cavalry and for flanking movement. And Guitarman will be with his core in the center,
Yeah,
fighting
ready to
off
punch through.
and getting off all the kills while I'm just standing there very annoyed, as per the usual.
You'll see if Ferdy joins us, you see a video with him, and then you'll see like Ferdy gets like 400 kills and Duke
Yeah.
gets like 700 kills, and I end up with like 1500 kills. But like,
Yeah.
to be honest, it's cavalry
So
started.
it's these camel archers. You do not want to get them in melee, but they are quite slow because they are camels and not horses. So my companion cavalry managed to catch up to them and kill a significant few. Route 1 even. I think they're routed. No, they're just wavering. They will be coming back and doing more nuisance. But as you can see, that is a very good.
Yeah, you want to try and win each skirmish.
Yeah, and Guitarman's.
I was chasing that. They left a bunch of archers outside the noob square, so I tried to chase them, hoping I could catch them before they managed to get into the noob square.
Yeah.
But then eventually,
We'd just like to
got a
mention
big
that the Imperator Augustus edition. I don't remember exactly the
Rome
Emperor
2.
edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be. Yeah, we'll be having some battles. It does look very, very pretty, and I think it looks better than this graphics at the moment. Because my main complaint of mine at the moment, as I'm destroying these camel archers, is that it doesn't look very pretty. It looks very, bland colouring. But the Emperor edition looks very pretty, very colourful. Yeah. These guys can have pink wolves on their heads instead of grey. You know what I mean? So here, as you can see, I have destroyed his camel archers, and Guitarman is going on for his archers. So his skirmishing is basically dead, right?
I mean, he has quite a lot there in the middle.
Yeah, he's
of the
got a
square.
lot, but it's a significant. I've been wiped out. So
Yeah.
now we can see. You can see these pikemen are actually pretty cheap pikemen compared to my. These
Yeah,
guys.
well, he has a benefit that you're gonna move into him, so he
Yeah.
has a.
Right, as you can see, we're moving up, and I'm already starting to pepper his men, I think. Yep, there we go. And once again, if you play this game and you know it, you know that archers destroy pikemen. Just absolutely wreck them. Because they can see
Yeah,
the
because
shields
they're
off
so
to the
packed
side,
together, and they
and
don't.
yeah, they miss every time. They hit every time, and the shields are very packed together. So yeah, already killed 3 in a volley. That's another. Wow, that's like 5 in a volley already. Right. Going back to the side, as you can see, we're just these guys.
They sent
Thorax
out loads
shooter.
of swordsmen.
Yeah, and you don't really want to do that for cavalry, because cavalry are good against swordsmen. They just one charge into the flank here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Continue. And another thing I noticed is that they're called thorax. Thorax is a biological term for a part of the body, or the inside of the body, that involves the breathing system thingy. I don't know. Maybe.
How many kills did that charge do?
I don't know. I think 20, 18.
Yeah, something like that.
I think I'm getting my men out of the way. They're already exhausted from the amount of death. And here we've gone into prolonged battle, which you don't really want to do with these. These are lancers basically, so you don't really want to charge them in. So I'm going to quickly get them out of here. But we have tied up this army, which is amazing because now we can focus on it over here, which is very jam-packed. So we have, which is an amazing thing because I can now attack the flanks and just kind of roll up. So yeah, we already are out a corner of the square. Moving on to the next part, your very heavy shot cavalry are going to completely wipe out. Let's see how much they get in charge. 100 and... Wait. Wow, killed 7 in the charge.
It's not even that good.
No.
Maybe I forgot to put them on trample, or maybe they've already were on trample, so there's a.
We
Oh,
are.
let's look. There's some fighting going on here. What's going on the far side? Sorry, just in case you didn't realise, Duke is the cameraman. Look, what are your pikemen doing? Looks like they're pushing in from the corners. I think we should show that because it's quite an important part of defeating the Noob Square.
Because you can see the Noob Square, they have very, very easy weak points. That if you get into them with pikemen, he doesn't really realise it. Because usually people who use these Noob Squares don't want to be, mean, but they usually lack the tactics that you can move about. So they go into Noob Square because you don't have to move about. So if you just go into the exposed flank.
Yeah,
And
what can be
out.
very difficult is if they do a square and then they put pikemen in the corners, like in the back of the
sideways like
squares.
this.
Yeah, that's difficult to penetrate.
Yeah, we've already routed. He left these. They are actually expensive. These swordmen. So,
But as well,
if
they
would've
can
been
be
in the
used to
middle,
back up the square.
Here, this is what we're talking about. This is blowing open the flank of the square. Now the square, half of it is destroyed. We only need to deal now with these guys. And once these guys turn around to face them, we can actually charge them in the back with our cavalry, which we still have a decent amount of. I mean,
Yeah, well, it's
cut off
quite
the
cool.
base, but we can still.
Yeah. To say, to show we have appreciation to our enemies by flipping the back round, they can sort of encircle us, which sort of is something that we didn't really appreciate and realize.
Yeah. So yeah, we have these armored legionaries here, just waiting
Yeah,
for a flank round to happen.
But I think most of my infantry now go straight in through the
Yeah,
middle.
these guys got destroyed. See, these guys are no match for the Spartan pikemen because they're just so good. But they just tie them up so they can't flank around into my pike, which is actually eating away on these hoplites. Which, if we destroy, the inside of the square is gone inside, which as you can see, which is what we're doing. I of course get charged on the side. Oh no, I don't. No, that's just me.
But I kind of didn't realise that they
Yeah.
flipped their pikemen around.
And I kind of wasn't really paying attention to the cavalry fight, and I've lost the cavalry, which was a massive thing not to do. If
Yeah.
you're facing a Noob Square, you don't lose the cavalry, because it would have been very helpful for us. Pikeman. Tra la 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 la. That's a bit of lag there.
Is it laggy? I don't really know.
And this should look nicer. Wait, how if we get rid of this? No. Never mind. Here my guys get charged in the back kind of, on the side, so I'm just gonna have to face off with these Bartman pikemen.
Yeah.
Well, over here, a lot of things are happening, but we've kind of just routing a whole super heavy spear infantry, which are not that good, to be honest. These guys, my guys are being charged on the flank, so I'm quickly bringing these, top them in, and of course your cavalry charge saves me again.
Should be an accident, it was me.
Yeah, but over here I am getting completely destroyed. My foot companions are destroyed. I mean, two phalanxes on the side aren't very nice.
I just want to say as well, always bear in mind that hitting units in the side, especially pikemen, is incredibly effective.
Yeah,
So like, after you'll see when with that we did a really good battle with Ferdy, where Duke managed just to hold up a whole line of them with his pikemen, and then I could send a load of infantry on the side and just roll up his pikemen.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
now
that's-
we've just routed the entire left flank. Well, not really entire. There's still one unit here, but they're not going to last for long. As soon as my guys get my pike down, they lose. Because these guys, at least these pike, were not as good as mine, especially for getting hit in the flank as well.
Yeah, and pikes in the side are really
Yeah.
effective too.
You can see. So they're routing. As you can see, the battle was basically won. I mean, just from these skirmishes, which I didn't have enough cavalry to.
Yeah, I mean it's still not like they're still going to take quite a lot of casualties just because of the number of pikemen that they have, and you can see like this unit.
You can see that we've broken through. This is when you can tell they've broken through the pike. Is that when they're already like done this kind of ditch thing, so that these guys are actually attacking them, and it's not just out like this.
Sorry about that. My internet had a brief meltdown.
Yeah, sorry about that. We are recording in a very awkward manner. So yeah, as you can see, these guys, the armored legionaries here are getting hit in the. Well, it's actually funny because they're attacking the pikemen in the flank, in the back. But in the same time, their pikeman is attacking your armored legionaries who are attacking this pikeman in the back. So it's kind of.
It's funny is you often have that like lines, and you just keep sending a unit in, and it's like each one like makes another rapid.
Yeah.
Right?
So then I send my pikeman into their back. Yeah, it just gets really stupid. Yeah, so basically it's just rolling action. Just fast forward this bit, basically. Last minute, blah 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 blah. Arrows getting shot. These guys, right? Let's just watch this. Let's put it into slow motion. Super slow. Oh, that guy getting hit. Stop! 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 Oof. Oh no! Not room just die. Whoa! These guys are falling all over the place. Bum bada bum 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 bum
Yeah.
bum 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 bum.
See, I really like those armored legionaries because they're kind of like they're really tough, but they're not like the same.
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah, like they are like 930, I think, which like is a lot. But when you look at some of the other units, like 1,300, and it's like, you just got to think about quality and quantity. Because if you get 2 units of 1,300, then you could be getting 3 units of 900. Well, not exactly, but like, you know,
Yeah,
used
I know.
to.
So yeah, so it's basically now just mopping up action again, and as you can see,
They sort of have random units sort of dotted around.
yeah, now they've just got this last Bartman pikeman who are getting charged by armored legionaries, and they're out. Well, that is the end of the replay. Let's just end replay and see the stats. As
Oh
you can see,
yes.
Guitarman deployed 1,500. He lost 713 and killed 1489. I deployed 1140, 880, and 1171 as land command. But if you notice, 164 for one of my companion, and
I would like to
145 for one
say,
of my
in
friend.
Duke's defense, that his role is not going to be the killing role. Like
Yeah.
his role is to keep them there so that I can just kill them all. Like that's my
Exactly,
job.
yeah.
And if we switch jobs, like I'm definitely not as good as him as what he does. So then like I wouldn't do it as well, but he would get just as many kills. It's not my strategic ability. It's just my
Yeah,
job.
it's not that we're better at each other. We're just good in our own.
Yeah, and you'll see when 30 comes, like he might do some really good moves and might set us up to win the battle, but he'll not get that many kills because he'll often be killing their cavalry or killing like odd units, which might be
Yeah.
a great assistance, but it's not going to be like
phalanx,
hundreds of
only
kills. Yeah,
60 guys, but one phalanx can easily destroy, eat up an entire army.
yeah. So like I might punch through the middle
Not
of their
phalanx,
forces and kill
phalanx.
800 units, but like I could only do that because Duke, if Ferdy is here, Ferdy, have done the hard work.
Exactly.
I have the easiest job.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and we will be uploading some more videos in the very present future. And we hope you enjoyed. See ya.
Cool. Bye bye.